Hey guys, this is Filip and I'm talking about Filip. Yes, I'm talking about Filip again. If you guys recall, Filip was accused of plagiarism. He lost his job at IGN. If you guys don't know about that, then I'll leave a card so that you can check out my video where I talk about how Filip was basically accused of plagiarizing and lost his job and stuff like that. But Filip has come out and he said he's taken full responsibility. And I actually found this out from Nintendo Prime. I'll leave a link to his video in the description below because his video was the one that showed me that Filip had actually come out and talk about it. And I'll also leave a link in the description to Filip's video where he says he's taking full responsibility, basically. And there was some good stuff in the video. Like, he did say he was taking full responsibility, so that's a good thing. And he talked about how his family members had been harassed or something like that, or people maybe online were, I guess, talking to his family members and stuff. And that's just dumb. If you're mad at Filip about what he did or what he allegedly did, but don't take it out on his family. They didn't do anything. Now, having said all that, there was parts of Filip's responsibility video that I wasn't too into. See, Filip, after basically taking full responsibility, he also says, I'm paraphrasing, it wasn't intentional. Okay, that's possible. As pointed out by Nintendo Prime in his video, he was basically saying how it is true that if you watch someone else's video or if you maybe look at someone else's material, it will come out in what you do. And once again, as Nintendo Prime pointed out, and rightfully so, that is the reason why you're not supposed to watch other people's stuff or reviews or anything before doing your own. Because subconsciously, if you look at other people's work before making your own, their stuff usually will come out in your finished product, even if you don't mean to. And Filip was, once again, paraphrasing, kind of saying before he does this, he looks at all the information and stuff like that. And to me, that kind of talks about a bad process. If that's what Filip does, that's a bad process. You're not supposed to look at other people's stuff because it will come out in what you do. So that's just a bad process, my friend. If you're gonna write something or do something, never look at something else, because people are looking for your review. Even if you're doing a frying pan, you don't watch someone else's review on the frying pan just to get insight on or something. No, you use the frying pan yourself, then you make a review. That's what happens, because the thing is that if you watch anybody else's, their stuff will come in your product. And then around halfway in the video, Filip went on to something that I just really, you know how people say facepalm? No, my hand hit my head because I was like, no, Filip, no, what are you doing? He talks about Kotaku and the whole FIFA 18 issue. No. See, in an apology video or even in a video where you're just trying to take responsibility, you don't need to talk about that. You don't talk about how, let's just assume for argument's sake that Kotaku is completely in the wrong with that particular issue and Filip is completely in the right there. You don't bring that up in a video where you're either apologizing or where you're trying to take full responsibility for what you did. You don't remind, you don't be oh, but this guy was wrong. No. Let's just give an example. If I do something to my sister and she's really mad at me, I don't mention that my other sister falsely accused me of something while apologizing to her. It's just not something you do. It's a time and place thing. If you want to make another video saying how Kotaku is in the wrong, and let's just assume they are for the sake of argument, then you do it in another video. Not in a video when you're trying to take full responsibility for something wrong that happened, okay? That was just bad. I was like, no, why are you even mentioning this Kotaku argument? Anyway, having said all that, just to kind of conclude, when we do wrong as people, and I'm just saying everybody, I'm not just calling Filip out on this, sometimes it's best just to apologize and move on. My dad actually taught me this a while back, sometimes we basically try to explain that we're right after apologizing. We're sorry, but blah, 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 blah. No, sometimes you just need to be sorry, I was wrong, I did this, and please forgive me, and then just move on. You can't always be I know that we have this inherent thing where we try to explain ourselves, but no, because sometimes you'll be I'm sorry, but I was in the right. That's basically what it comes out to be. And I'm not saying that's fully what Filip's whole take full responsibility video came out, but I think Filip should have just came out, said it was his responsibility basically, and definitely mentioned the whole thing with his family members, because anybody harassing Filip's family members, guys, stop. Just stop. That's just stupid. But the whole Kotaku thing and the whole it wasn't intentional thing, if he wants to explain himself, whatever, but at the same time, no. Just know, sometimes I just believe it's best just to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and move on. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and may God bless you all.